Burkina Faso President Captain Ibrahim Traore's leadership approach is one that focuses on economic independence, cultural pride, civic responsibility, and creating a new paradigm for African nations. His unique policies are not just revitalizing Burkina Faso's economy, but also acting as an example for other African nations that wish to leverage their own resources and reduce dependency on foreign aid. Traore's emphasis on economic empowerment, local production, and respect for civil liberty carries the vision for Africa's development that is grounded in cultural authenticity and self-sufficiency. Traore is swiftly establishing himself as a visionary and unique African leader who walks the talk, and like most African presidents who are always busy acting according to what colonialists want, without listening to their people or thinking about what's best for their country. Traore came up with a policy during a court hearing that requires all clerks and magistrates to wear uniforms that are made in Burkina Faso using local fabric. This move saves the country the money required to import custom-made suits from foreign countries for officials. The locally made uniforms are also 5 times cheaper than the imported ones. Traore is so different from any other African president because when he decides to do something, he leads by example. We all know that he's always in a military combat uniform. For example, during the recent Russia-Africa summit, Traore stood out among all the presidents because he was the only one not wearing expensive custom-made suits like other presidents. He chose to be simple and wear his military uniform. This gesture was powerful to show that he's aware of the struggles his people are facing, and it's mindful of him not to waste money on expensive clothes. However, other African leaders will ask their people to tighten their belts and embrace high taxation, but they don't do the same. We see them importing expensive designer attires and accessories, adding more expensive vehicles to what they already have, as citizens suffer with hunger and poverty. Anyway, moving on to the good things that Traore is doing for Burkinabe. The police, military personnel, and students have also not been left out when it comes to the policy of donning uniforms that are made from local fabric. In a bold move that honors the aspirations of Burkina Faso's revolutionary past, Traore has embarked on a transformative journey to promote cultural pride by adopting traditional and locally made fabrics for school uniforms, while simultaneously stopping importation of military and police uniforms. This decisive action is aimed at boosting the domestic economy and serve as a representation of economic independence and cultural identity. The roots of this initiative can be traced back to the ideas of the late Thomas Sankara. Sankara was an iconic Burkina Faso leader who was in power from 1983 to 1987. He was a strong advocate of African dignity and self-reliance. In a bold speech that he delivered months before his assassination, Sankara talked about a vision that is now coming to fruition through Ibrahim Traore. While making that speech, Sankara proudly wore a locally manufactured fabric to act as an example of what he envisioned for his country. He revealed how sad he was by the fact that Burkina Faso has a rich textile heritage that was overshadowed by imported fabrics. For Sankara, the adoption of locally made fabrics represented a revolutionary act that could transform the nation's industry and economy, not merely a matter of fashion and economics. Today, under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traore, Burkina Faso is taking visible steps to realize Sankara's dreams. Traore's decision to mandate the use of traditional, locally manufactured fabric for school uniforms is such a significant milestone. This policy not only celebrates Burkinabe culture, but also creates a substantial and consistent demand for local textiles. Additionally, halting the importation of police and military uniforms represents a strategic move to support domestic production. By redirecting this demand to local manufacturers, the government is effectively nurturing the growth of Burkina Faso textile industry. To bring this vision to fruition, a local factory has already been established to manufacture the uniforms. This factory is more than just a production center. It's a symbol of Traore's commitment to self-sufficiency and economic empowerment. The factory is expected to foster skill development, create jobs, and serve as a catalyst for further industrial growth in the textile sector. The implications of this policy is not just about fashion, but it's an aim to reduce reliance on international imports. This will strengthen the national economy, improve the balance of trade, and create a ripple effect of economic opportunities across various sectors. The emphasis of traditional fabrics for students serves to reinforce cultural identity and pride among the young generation. It's a tangible way of connecting Burkinabe youth with their heritage, fostering a sense of national unity and cultural continuity. While this initiative holds great promises, it could also face potential challenges. Problems that may come up will be scaling up production to meet nationwide demand ensuring consistent quality and competing with the cost effectiveness of imported textiles. However, these challenges are also opportunities for innovation, skill development, and the modernization of Burkina Faso's textile industry. If the country is able to pull this off effectively and efficiently, this textile revolution could serve as a model for other African nations seeking to balance economic development with cultural preservation. This initiative further demonstrates how thoughtful policies can harness traditional craftsmanship to drive modern economic growth. As Burkina Faso embarks on this ambitious journey that also pays homage to the visionary ideas of Thomas Sankara, the country is charting a course for more self-reliant and culturally confident future. Under Captain Traore's leadership, the country is weaving together threads of tradition, economic pragmatism, and national pride to create a tapestry of progress. The success of this initiative could mark a turning point not just for Burkina Faso's textile industry, but for its entire approach to development and cultural identity. As school children don their new uniforms made from local fabrics, they'll be wearing more than just clothes. They'll be wrapped in realization of a revolutionary dream, a dream that has been over 3 decades in the making. What do you guys think about this? Share your opinions in the comment section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more interesting videos. See you on the next one.